Okay, look, I'm not usually one for these One Piece chapter read throughs. I'm usually just like trying to read it as fast as possible, and usually it's a more intimate experience. But I figured out of all the hype I've heard for this chapter specifically, um, I think I do want to do one of these like live reactions. Let me actually, I'm like actually really high here. Let's see here. We'll figure it out. I don't even know how to actually do one of these things. Yeah, but I've been following One Piece since like 2005, 2004. So like Skypiea Innie's Lobby is when I first started. That's like where I caught up to the first time. So it means a lot to me. And it's fantastic that it's bigger and better than it ever has been before. So yeah, I just kind of got back from the gym, saw the chapter, went live. I was literally asking, is the chapter out? And then within like 30 seconds, yeah, it was out. So, anyway, I'm going to move this over here and we're just going to start reading the chapter. So, Nerona Emu descends. We got Ace and Yamato and Otama. This is a nice picture. Let's see here. I like the pigs, the boars. I think they had them in One Piece Odyssey, but yeah, that's a pretty cool shot on Wano on a field trip to the wetlands. All right, let's see here. So Emu's gonna leave is what happened last chapter. That was the end. Like they kind of beat him, Loki and Luffy, but not 100%. So we'll see what's going on. Great Emu. Did I hear you correctly? Surely you don't intend to visit Elbaf itself. So Garling isn't there, which is kind of funny for you to descend to the. Oh, there he is. How long can the Holy Land possibly be defended under these conditions? Shamrock's returned has helped to quell matters. Arrogant to think we could easily stop the lower realm dwellers from using starvation tactics against us. What good are leaders who can't even think to feed their own troops? So Shamrock coming back quelled things. I don't know what that means for the Revolutionary Army, for Blackbeard's group, through a lot of different stuff. But let's see what else Garling has to say. Priority should be rallying the military might needed to assert global dominance, even the former Navy HQ. Garling, where's the food? Oh, these are all the celestial dragons. Oh, no, this is York. Oh, wow. La Bouffet's power plant, Mary Joie. Power plant. So I guess they recreated the Mother Flame device here. Land is currently facing a food shortage. One of the things that might break this deadlock? The Mother Flame. Part of the deal, some might claim. The original Vegapunk was aligned with this rebellion. Consider this your penance. Okay, so she's getting her just desserts. No pun intended, because she ain't getting anything. Which, deserved. Disaster after another. Started after Nika resurfaced. ... Okay. Venus Juro is contemplative. Contemplative. Great Emu. Do not leave Pangaea Castle. Allow us to dispatch Navy admirals to Elbaf itself. I won't do. Consider all the other incidents that have arisen. Our hands are tied. Oh, shit. Oh, boy. Okay. The case we once again. There's no mere coincidence. Arrogance, idleness, negligence, pride. Thou must cast aside these follies at once. All this was inevitable. A D. I'll be back. Another D. Seek it out. Appears that Neptune has had a daughter, which I don't know if we've actually seen Shirahoshi's birth before, so that's kind of cool. The devil fruit was stolen, young Shanks. Something unforeseen lurking on Elbaf. We have new intel on the Fog's ship's captain. His name is Loki. He is Harold's son. Why would Whitebeard protect that young man? Who is he? Monkey D. Luffy. And that one, Marshall D. Teach. Okay. Oh boy, it's happening, huh? Nefeltari D. Lily. Joy Boy. Davy Jones. Okay. Will thou keep making Moose suffer? Retrieve Vivi. So he's after Vivi for what, or they, I guess. It's all set into motion long, long ago. Great Emu, the Holy Land shall be left in all thine hands. Great Emu, if you go to the surface realm, no authority to forbid this. If you leave the castle, what happens if he leaves? Everyone is fully aware of the consequences. Stop them. Oh, and he's gone. Oh, boy. Okay. We might not even get the banquet before Emu shows up. One of the Haruden Stanson. Check it out. One of the demons was trying to put himself back together. So oh my god, he's still alive in this state. Look, it's like a magnet. Freaky, you're the freaks. They called you good. I shall remember that. I swear I'm gonna give you a gruesome death. Huh? A steel heart. Oh man. Okay, so that is just. Is that the mechanism that lets them have immortality of some kind? I mean, he's like a normal god's knight. I don't think he has a contract, does he? Let's see here. Hang in there, Usopp Brook. All your bones are busted. Want me to turn you guys into cyborgs? Where's Chopper? I won't forget your name, Sanji. You better remember mine. I already forgot. So Gunko's in the ice. Thermal energy was absorbed. This will bust. All the lunch supplies are rock solid and tasteless. You should give some to Usopp and the others. Focus on getting yourself back to normal first. We have Ragnar eating some frozen treat. Look at that person you froze earlier. Are they dead? It was a flash freeze, so they won't die, but they can be thawed out by Ragnar here. They won't be able to escape at any rate, so don't sweat it. Holy fuck. Okay, they're here. Big explosion. What the fuck? Oh my god, what the fuck? Excuse my language. What the hell is that? Is that a magic circle? Everyone come here quick. What is this rumbling? I'm right by your side, Nami Swan. Zoom. Oh my god. The houses are turning into monstrosities. This is like a weird mix of like Big Mom's and Moria's power. This is freaky. So you can turn inanimate objects into demons. Borororo. Dororo. This is another one of their abilities. Ta-dun. Da-da-dun. Da-da-dun. So this is like an anti-Nika song or something. As opposed to lifting people's spirits, it casts things into shadows and demons. Oh my god. Oh, that's right. The summoning circle, of course. In the castle. Yeah, huge conquerors hockey, if it's anything to go by. It's coming from the castle. The same as before. And Luffy's still exhausted. Or at least needs food. Splat. Oh boy, I see a little look at Emu. Who is that? Look, there's someone on the castle spires. Holy shit. Ability Devil Fruit. Wait, what? World Government Creator, one of the first 20. Ability Devil's Fruit. King of the World. Saint Nerona Emu. Holy shit. Dude, he's looking like a cross between something from Zelda, like the Sheikah logo. I don't know if you can see. Oh, well, you can't see it because it's behind here, but like the Sheikah logo here, like the tears, but it's also like kind of Yu-Gi-Oh-ish. Maybe it's just the pyramid imagery right here. Break next week. Okay, so this is Akuma, it says, so devil. And it's written here entirely in katakana, whereas it's typically written with kanji for normal devil fruit. So it's just ability devil's fruit. It came here in person. So these, okay, wait, actually they're both like kind of aware who Emu is, so they must have contracts, which means that the mechanical hearts are a part of their immortality, but is that something that he would make? I mean, look at those tattoos. He also has like, yeah, what the fuck are we looking at? Ugh, break next week. I can't wait to see what happens. But we've seen them. King of the world. Okay, so also gender reveal. a, a gender reveal party here. Um yeah, man, that's crazy. He does look, he kind of looks like a Toriyama demon or devil, whatever. He looks like Daruba. Oh my god, that's crazy. Elbaf is not even close to over if this is happening here. If Zoro manages to kill Summers here, then Emu would also be hurt somewhat, and we can see what it actually does because he's fucking here. Like how when Harold's died, like Emu got absolutely thrown off. I want to see what it looks like when he splats down. So he still has a tall crown here, though. Nerona Emu. This is crazy, man. This is crazy. Nerona Emu descends. I mean, if he had this power, why didn't he do it himself? Joy Boy and Davy Jones. So Davy Jones is confirmed a Void Sentry character. Like, it would be shocking if it was not that, unless it's coming from the first stage of the Harley texts. I don't even know. All this was inevitable. Yeah. Shirahoshi had a daughter. So the fishmen. Devil fruit was stolen. Is this referring to the Gumma Gumma no Mi? Or I guess the Nika fruit? Not 100% sure. Something unforeseen. Yeah, that's referring to Loki's fruit, the Nidhogg, and probably Ragnar too. New intel on the fog ships, Captain. The fog ship. So when they keep saying the fog ship, like, are they referring to, like, obviously fog exists elsewhere, but the Florian Triangle, like, when ships were going missy, is that supposed to be Loki? We still haven't seen Loki do anything else yet, but why would Whitebeard protect that young man? Who is he? So Neurona, that's kind of crazy that Emu has been keeping tabs, like, date to date. Like, obviously he has wanted posters and all that stuff, but yeah, to come down now just because Nika and that one, Marshall D. Teach, Nefertari D. Lily. Who is he? And that one, Marshall D. Teach. Interesting who's talking with, if this is all just an internal monologue. So that's him passed out. Blackbeard at Marineford. And I guess Marineford is technically close to Maryjois, right? Like, that's just on the other side. Or I guess that's like right around where um the Paradise half of the Grand Line ends. So was he like technically there at Marineford? So Lily's a D, Joy Boy we don't know, and then Davy Jones is a whole other thing, but you know it's inherited will from Davy Jones on to Teach without keep making Moo suffer. So it is interesting that he has cursory knowledge about Poseidon. Like that is interesting, especially since Shirahoshi was like there recently. But she didn't really do anything that would have alerted him. It's all set into motion long ago, Foy Century. Holy land shall be left of thine hands if you go to the surface. What? Yeah. If you leave this castle. Yeah, Garling's just a bootlicker, so he's just like, we can't stop this. The Holy Land should be left in all thine hands. So no one can stop them. So that's the end of the conversation there. All right. So they're fine. New Giant Warrior Pirates are hanging out all together. Gerd is wait, is this Gerd actually? So she's yeah. So she's kind of back together. It's like a magnet freaky. Whoa, okay. So it is magnetic. Which whenever I hear magnets in One Piece, my brain immediately goes to like how do log poses play into this, because it's obviously the world is thrown off and could be the magnetic poles being disrupted by the red line, but like in the fact that Emu is the one who made the world government confirmed, which we kind of knew he was king, but I guess it is confirmed he's been immortal all this time, and it's it's been kind of implied, but we never really knew 100%. But yeah, it's like a magnet. Interesting. I'm going to give you a gruesome death. Which honestly, like, if I assume this is going to be the first place Emu goes to check out his fellow contract mates, which is why they're emphasizing the torture, I guess, kind of torturing of the two gods knights. Deshu, I didn't know he had like a kind of finisher. Wonder if I destroy this, would it be able to? And so he's like kind of scared for his own life, but also kind of Emu's in a weird way. Yeah, so Usopp and Brook are like out, and Gunko is still, or Princess Shuri or whatever we're calling her now, that she's free from Emu. And Chopper's still with Scopper, which is funny to say. Okay, so his legs, his torso, and his head is all separated. Sanji's having a good smoke. Yeah, and Gunko is just frozen. Just get some to Usopp and the others. So he is eating something. They can only be thawed out by Ragnar here. I wonder if that's how the Galila giants were frozen in Punk Hazard, maybe? That's cool. So if they went back to Punk Hazard, they could technically free the Galila giants, maybe. Although, who knows how long they've been there. Won't be able to escape at any rate, so don't sweat it. Oh, yeah, wait. What the fuck happens to Zeus? So, it's happening, like, over there. And Zeus sees it. Then all of a sudden, bam. Like, is that technically the castle? I don't know. But yeah, the explosion is in the middle of friggin' town. Black smoke. Yeah, it's hard not to think of Moria as devil fruit when seeing all this stuff. But the yeah, and the way it gives souls to inanimate objects is also a very big mom thing. So maybe there's an aspect of just devil fruit powers in general. Yeah, I don't even know how to dig into the devil's fruit, but I mean, if I don't know if Emu like created the devil fruit somehow to empower his people, but I don't know. Trees too. Is this another one of their abilities? Okay, so everyone come here quick. So Frankie's coming, but are they holding Brooke and Usopp, or are they leaving them behind there? Yeah, the chanting, the songs are interesting too. Obviously, gives off the reverse of a Nika thing and just making everything horrifying. But yeah, man, that is a crazy chapter. We are not even close to be done with Elbaf. So okay, so he's like the summoning circle is centered around both the castle and the main island, or the main land of this part of the tree where everyone's spending most of their time, even though Gerd is kind of on the shore with their bar. Um, yeah, Conquers hockey. Yeah, this guy goes down, but oh yeah, is that Colin? A lot of them are just passing out. Also, I didn't even like talk about retrieve Vivi. That just came back into my mind. Retrieve Vivi. Yeah, because there was a period of time where I was like hypothesizing that he could have been a Nefeltari, but no. I mean, Nerona is definitely a big call out, but yeah, it must be just some infatuation sort of thing. Or if he wants to punish Vivi somehow for the sins of Lily in his eyes. It's coming from the castle, yeah. Oh, so Chopper's with Zoro. Gotcha. Which, importantly, Zoro and Chopper are in this main area. They're with the other Giant Warrior Pirates and the new Giant Warrior Pirates. So Zoro is going to need to fight Emu, or at least get a shot in. Hopefully he doesn't get reversied or whatever. That's been my biggest fear, is like what happens when some of the Straw Hats don't reverse. I guess Chopper can like free them somehow, which they set that up, and now he's going to come face to face with Emu, whose power is literally devil's fruit. So I don't know. It's just crazy. It's just crazy, man. Splat. So it takes a lot out of him to get there. Okay. So he does grow his own wings. So we don't know if this is like his actual form. Also, I didn't like, obviously we don't know the color scheme of him yet, but I just realized that he could be, well, I don't even see the wings here unless that's what became his cape. Because I was thinking maybe there was some Lunarian energy, but holy shit, yeah. Is the Nerona family still around? Like, I don't think they're one of the. I guess if Emu is like the sole ruler, then there wouldn't be any people still like at a reverie or whatever. Yeah, so he blasts out of the castle, goddamn. And then the sky sort of parts a little bit. And it almost looks like sunshine is shining down here in this panel right here. But anyway, I think that's enough for now. We'll see if I keep doing these in the future. Actually, it was kind of fun. So yeah, let me know what you guys think, and talk to you later. Peace.